this is Swaminathan. Peace to you. When you have nothing to give to this world, give your smile. Because smile has the power to change an anger into happiness, change a person's sorrow into joy. So when you are able to make somebody happy, just give a small effort by giving a smile to that person. And today with us we have Miss Manpang, animator Peace Channel. Let us talk with her and know more about Peace Channel and its activities. So hello Miss.
Hello.
So Peace Channel, it is working under different levels. So under which level are you mainly focusing into?
The main level I am actually focusing on is with the youth level.
Okay.
That is through Peer Mediation Forum.
Okay, so can you stress more into what is Peer Mediation Forum is?
Yes. Peer Mediation Forum is one of the major activity of Peace Channel. It is in collaboration with the youths in the college, universities, and localities. So what we basically do in Peer Mediation Forum is that the Peer Mediation Forum members, they undergo intense training in peer mediation, which is a tool in conflict handling, and also the members they capacitate themselves on the various life skills and peace building skills and conflict handling skills.
So like are there any specific age group or category to come and join into the peer mediation forum?
There is no particular age or category as such for anyone to become a member of the forum. However, in educational level, we are looking at someone who is pursuing bachelor's and above to be inducted in a peer mediation forum, and in locality, someone who has passed their 12th standard can become a member of the forum.
Okay, so like what are the main activities or functions which you undertake in peer mediation forum?
The main activity under peer mediation forum is peer mediation. So you may get confused when I'm saying peer mediation forum and peer mediation. The thing is that peer mediation forum is a group. It's a club of a youth, and peer mediation is a tool which is used by the members in order to resolve conflict. So that is one major activity the forum engages at. And other activities besides this will be organizing workshop, webinars, trainings in peace building, conflict handling, life skills, leadership training, all of that. They also take part in outreach programs like visiting old age homes, orphanage, and spatially abled home. And then they also partake in networking activities, fundraising. So these are some of the major activities the forum members engage at.
Okay, so like as you stated that they practice the problem solving thing and as well as peace building. So what are the activities they mainly focus into for solving or resolving the problems in the peer mediation forum?
Okay, so like I stated, peer mediation is a tool which they make use of in order to resolve a conflict within the youths. So what is peer mediation? That is, so peer mediation is basically a tool, a conflict handling tool used by the youth to resolve the conflicts happening between the youth. So it's a youth solving the problem of a youth.
So like how do they bring up the issues, or like how do they identify that this issue is going on, and how do they come and share, and what are the steps they take for resolving the issue?
Okay, so there is basically 7 steps that is to be followed while making use of the peer mediation tool. So the first step is introduction. So here the conflicting party, they come together in order to resolve a conflict with the help of an expert, with a trained peer mediator who is the forum member.
The leader.
So, yes. So the forum member, he or she is the one mediating the conflict. So here, introduction of the conflicting parties, introduction of the mediator, introduction of the issues at hand. So this happens. And then the peer mediator also introduced the ground rules, certain rules that the conflicting parties have to adhere to.
Okay.
And then that is the introduction part. Then comes second, that is discussion. So that is where all the sharing takes place.
About the particular issue.
Yes.
Okay.
So each conflicting parties are given safe, private, confidential space, equal space to share their point of view. So there is no interruption between.
Okay.
So whether one party agrees or not, they have to listen. And it is not listening to reply, but listening to understand.
Okay. Yes.
So understand each other's point of view.
Yeah.
Understand each other's feelings, the emotions that they are feeling at this bitter moment. So that is the discussion part. And then comes the clarification. So both the conflicting parties, they clarify their feelings, their emotions, the thoughts, their actions that had been done.
Okay.
And then the mediator also listens to their sharing and then would summarize and clarify whatever sharings they have done. And then comes the rectification part, where both the conflicting parties agrees to all those that have happened. They take ownership of the situation, of the mistakes, and they rectify. They rectify their mistakes. Then comes resolution. So that here is where relationship building happens. Here they come with win-win solutions. So it's not
like for both the parties.
Right. So it's not I win and you lose, or you win and I lose. It's win-win. So I come halfway, you come halfway. So they come up with mutual understanding, mutual resolution, not one-sided. So that is how they come into resolution. Then takes place transformation. So transformation happens the moment resolution takes place. So at earlier they were having negative things, negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative actions. They were feeling ashamed, sad, angry, disgusted with one another. Then the transformation from negative to positive happens. Now they feel that they have been heard, they have been listened by the other member. They feel that their feelings have been acknowledged. They feel light. And then that is how transformation within the individual as well as between the individual happens. Relationship building happens. So from there on, they prepare a written resolution. We are both agreed to adhere to whatever have been discussed. Then comes the evaluation. So evaluation takes place after a couple of weeks or months, where they agree to come back and rekindle.
Like whether they have been practicing the resolution or not.
If they have been following whatever they have promised to do. So
like these are the 7 steps under which like they usually the groups like they come together and they solve the issues. So like for the particular issues, like both the groups like they are from different people or community or anything, and the mediator who is coming from the for mentoring them, are they from either of the group or they are from the Peace Forum?
They are from the Peace Forum. You see, in order to become a peer mediator, they need to be trained. So not just anyone can come and can mediate the issue. Because usually what happens is that favoritism takes place. Power comes in between, status comes in between, gender comes in between. So someone who is mediating the conflict, that is peer mediator. Someone who mediates the conflict is known as peer mediator. So he or she needs to undergo an intense training. Intense training in peace building and conflict handling.
Like he will be a third party.
Right. So that they are mentally, emotionally strong to handle any conflicting situation that comes about, and not get carried away by emotion or get carried away by uncertainty or fear. So they need to develop certain skills, certain soft skills, interpersonal skills, in order to handle any conflicting situation that comes. And they are neutral parties. So as stated by you. It has to be someone from the forum, or someone, even if he is not from the forum, he has to be someone who has been trained in peer mediation, trained. So that is it. And the second is that he or she has to be neutral, cannot take sides. Yes. So that is one main thing that we need to focus on.
Okay, so like this is the problem solving part, and the next one is the capacity building. So do you take any like kind of projects or any kind of activities to give them the resources for like capacity building, or any kind of lectures or any kind of like programs are conducted for this particular thing?
Yes, to the forum members, you mean?
To the forum members as well as for the groups like who are coming to attend the programs.
Right. We do. Okay. We give out set of activities to the members in order to help them capacitate and empower themselves to lead the group, lead their peers. Okay. So however we look into that. The peer mediators, they are the one who are curating the activities, because certain groups, like, they are all very different. Groups and institutions and localities are all different. So they themselves, basing on their locality, on their institute, they will see what is missing or what is required, what is needed exactly, and then come up with action plans, and they share it with us, and together we try to come up with activities that will help promote peace building and all of that. So yes, there are a series of trainings, workshop, webinars that we provide for the members, as well as for other people who would wish to be part of it. Okay,
like when you stated like the word webinar, like I want to ask you that during this pandemic time, during the COVID period, like all the institutions were shut, and as well as like people were hesitating to meet one another. So during those days, like how were you able to like reach out to the people and conduct the programs?
Right. Yes, definitely. During the pandemic part, it was very difficult for us to meet in person and conduct a program in person. So what we did was we connected over the phone, and we mobilized people and then conducted webinars. So certain webinars basing on the needs of the students, of the members, of the people in need. So like we did webinars on different themes such as mental health, and then how to cope in this dire situation, and also like life skill development, peace building, all of this. Such themes we had panel discussions, we had webinars, we had students coming in to share their experience. So that is how we stayed connected in this pandemic time.
So like in the previous video, like I had a conversation with one of the animator of Peace Club, and over there like she stated that like there is a particular form for registering into Peace Club. Like it's charged 10 rupees, just a minimum charge, and it's kind of a lifetime. Like once you join in Peace Club, then it's for lifetime. So as you stated that when a certain age comes, then like after class 12 or something, like person are allowed to join into Peace Forum, Peer Mediation Forum. Yes. So like, do you have any such kind of registration forms or anything to join into this Peer Mediation Forum?
With regard to Peer Mediation Forum, there is no such registration done.
Okay.
What happens is there are some club members, Peace Club members, who have passed out from their 12th standard and they are pursuing bachelor's. So if they wish to become a member of the Peer Mediation Forum, then they can
shift over here.
They can. However, if someone very new to this activity and wish to become a member of the forum, they can do so, but no registration as such is charged.
They can just come over and they can sign in with the group. So like for the new for the people who are coming from Peace Club, like they already know the procedure, like some of the procedure, but for the new people, like they are completely blank about what is Peer Mediation Forum. So like, how do you train for that particular group of people? Do you have a separate sessions for them, or like you let the people who are coming from the Peace Club to train them, or like as a animator you directly go over to the field and teach them about the forum?
Okay, so under Peer Mediation Forum, whenever any member joins in, so it depends. It depends with the population or with the crowd. So if it's a new institute or a new forum that is to be formed, and all the members are new, then we go to the field and then we orient them. So it can be depending. We conduct orientation 1 or 2 days.
Okay.
So there we orient them about the structure and the function of the Peer Mediation Forum.
Okay.
We orient them about their duties, their responsibilities as a forum member, and we together bring out action plans.
Okay.
So that is how it works. However, if there is just 1 or 2 forum individual joining the old forum member, then it's the forum member who orients the new members.
Them. Okay.
Yeah.
So like how is the response like for till now, like in your personal experience, how is the response of the youths towards this Peer Mediation Forum?
The response from the youth, it's definitely very positive, and it's very motivating to see them, actually wanting to do something to contribute in peace building and then transforming the community for the better. So there are instances where there is one friend who is a forum member, so he or she will introduce or share about the activities they do to the new friend, and then that person gets inspired and they join in.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like a chain of reaction, we can say, like they share about their experience and their friends.
How it is transforming their life.
Right.
Okay.
And then they want to be part of this this movement, and they ask to come and join.
Okay, so like can you like as from the day you joined till now, like you would have been witnessing so many changes in the Peer Mediation Forum. So can you share 1 or 2 of the life-changing events or any kind of success stories, testimonies which you have witnessed with your own eyes?
Yes, there is definitely lots when it comes to success stories of the Peer Mediation Forum. But one such story that I have personally witnessed, personally observed, would be of one institution.
Okay.
Which occurred in one institution. A situation took place in one of the institution here. What happened was that there were couple of students who were to be dropped because of low attendance and low academic performance. So when the forum member of that institute came to know about the situation, they felt that that none of the class members should be left behind. That they have been together from the start, and they need to work on coming up with solution to be together and then encourage one another. So they had critical dialogue.
The forum members.
Forum members critically dialogued between themselves, and even included other student members, other classmates, and then they came to a conclusion to appeal the administrator of the institute to pardon those students and then give them a second chance. And with that, they from their part they would volunteer to give remedial class to those students who were struggling, as well as other students who are struggling to perform well in the academics. So dialogue happened between the administrator and the teachers and the students and the forum members, and they decided to go ahead with it. And the ending was a happy ending. They all came out with flying colors and all got promoted. So it showed that the forum members and the students, they had the compassion, they supported each other and want to be there for each other, and then be a support system. So yeah, that was one amazing
experience. Yeah. Okay, so like in this, like the forum members, they use the problem solving method,
yes.
and they did the right thing for them.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
okay, that's a great thing.
Right.
So like, do you have any other such success story, like?
As there was one again,
Oh.
it's related with the institution.
Okay.
So that was with regard to an individual. Like there was one student who was like buddy system. There is the institution that buddy system as one of the culture. So here between two buddies, one was academically a bit weak, and the other was good in studies. So seeing that the other was not was struggling to fare well in the academics, the other would try to encourage her buddy, and then support, and then maybe help out in the academics, and that is how both of them again fared well in the exam. So these are some stories that we look into for motivation.
Okay, so like what do you think will be the expert outcome of this peer mediation forum into the individual's life, whoever like come and join into this forum?
The expected outcome that Peace Channel have for the peer mediation forum, or whoever joins the forum, is that we wish for the member, for the individual, to be equipped, to be empowered, and to be capacitated with peace building skills and conflict handling tools, that they become empowered to deal with everyday issues in life, and be able to help their peers solve their issue collaboratively. So that is one main outcome we are looking for, and we are also looking into promoting youths in peace building process, especially in Nagaland, like them to be empowered, them to feel take ownership of promoting peace in their locality.
And like what about you, like the life before Peace Channel and after Peace Channel? Like before you joined, like how was your life, and did you see any kind of changes or transformations after you started working with Peace Channel?
Right.
Yeah.
There has been a drastic change, I would say, when I look back to my old self and like my journey as I started in Peace Channel. Like one such can be, I was someone who would often I was someone with very low self-esteem, and then would often be running away from problems, or and then would prefer to stay in my own bubble, in my own comfort zone, and if someone comes and poke that bubble, I would prefer to stay away. So that was how I was. But then as I joined Peace Channel and was introduced to so many development and so many challenges and opportunities, I would like transformation personally and professionally took place. As someone who would often run away whenever I was presented with tasks that I was not good at, now whenever I'm given a task or given an opportunity or challenges, instead of running away, I would push myself to complete it, or at least give it a try before I say that I give up. And then another thing was like I have learned to come out of my comfort zone and try to become the better version of myself, and not just stay comfortable wherever I am.
Okay, so like if you want to state any one major particular change you saw, like you stated so many changes, but one particular major change which you witnessed in yourself, like after you started working with Peace Channel, so what it would be?
Like I've shared earlier, one major changes that I could see myself would be, I've learned to, how do I say, as someone who was very timid, very person with low self-esteem, and not someone who would wish to come out of my comfort zone. Now, as I network with different types of people, as I'm engaging with youth and helping them cope up with their everyday life, and as I get involved in this peace building process, I can see that I enjoy the challenges that comes to my way now.
Okay.
Now I look at it as an opportunity instead of a challenge.
Okay.
An opportunity for me to grow, for me to develop, and for me to do, really do something for the community. So yeah, that was something that really surprised me as well.
Okay, so as we are coming to the end of the session, do you have any kind of suggestion or any kind of message to our youths whoever are watching our video about the peer mediation forum? If you have any suggestions or any kind of message related to that. Yeah.
Yes, there is something that I would like to share or appeal to, not just the youth but to all the community leaders, to the families, or to the family and to the communities. And that is, we as an individual, we as an elders, or we as a community, we say that youth are the backbone of the community. Youth are the pillars of the society. Indeed, they are. However, are we doing anything to strengthen them, to empower them, to really become that strong pillar for the community, to become that really strong a foundation for the community? Are we really doing something? We see a big gap when it comes to peace building, especially in Nagaland, a big gap of youth participations of youth in the peace building process, in conflict transformation. So and a space, there is no such space created for them. So I would appeal, my humble appeal to you all is to provide, not at home as well as in the institute, as well as in church, in community, to build a space, provide a safe space for the youth to share, to experience, to express joy and celebrate life, give them opportunities to develop their skills, to capacitate themselves to become the better version of themselves, and be a part, become a catalyst working towards peace building in the community. And for peace building, it's not just one section of the population. It's not just adults working for the peace, or it should not just be men or just women working for the peace, but peace building should be inclusive. There should be men, there should be women, there should be children, there should be youth, there should be adults. So all of us together can definitely bring peace that is actually required in its real sense.
Okay. Yeah. So my last question will be there is a concept of relearn, unlearn, and learn.
Right.
Yeah. So what is that concept?
The concept of learn, unlearned, and relearned is that of every day we are learning through social media, through books, from others, and from one's own experience. So that learnings can sometimes be negative, sometimes be positive, sometimes be right, sometimes be wrong, sometimes be true, sometimes be false.
Yeah.
So it's very important for us to, but not stop ourselves from learning.
Yeah.
Definitely we should learn.
Keep on learning.
Keep on learning, but be able to filter and curate those learnings, and leave away or throw away the negative things, the negative learnings that we acquire, okay, that is unlearning it and then relearning what is important and what is true.
Okay. Thank you so much for being a part of this session. And as like we were able to learn so many things from Miss Manpang, and as in the end, like she was telling that peace building is something like which is connected with everybody, not to particular age group, community, gender, but still like everyone have to hold their hand together and build a strong chain which will create an environment in which like people will be able to live in peace and harmony. So for reaching that state, like we all, like each and every individual have to work together and like form the state where we will be able to build a position where our upcoming generations as well as ourselves will be able to live in peace and harmony. As well as we, as a member of Peace Channel, we also request everyone to pray for Ukraine and Russia. The war which is happening between them, it's very hurtful to see. And the innocent people who are over there, they are getting harmed as well as they are being punished for the crimes or for the mistake which they haven't even committed. So let us all pray for the peace to be prevalent over there, and let us pray for the war to get over as soon as possible. And yes, if you have any doubt or any questions regarding this video, then please mention it in the comment box so that we will try to reply or answer your doubts and questions in the upcoming videos. And yes, please subscribe as well as press the bell icon for watching more videos related to Peace Channel as well as peace building. And yes, peace to you all.